now to video number 2. In this video, which ties on, which connects to my previous video about social communication, I wanted to show you this book, and I might do several videos on this, potentially, we'll see. An Asperger Dictionary of Everyday Expressions by Ian Stewart Hamilton. I've had this book for a very long time. It's a Jessica Kingsley publisher's book. They're sort of like a publishing house for books about autism and other disabilities. I actually got this book shortly after I'd been diagnosed when I was doing some voluntary work at a local autistic charity. And the manager of that charity gave me this book as a kind of just as a little gift for the voluntary work I'd been doing. And it is a really funny book. So it's called An Asperger's Dictionary of Everyday Expressions. The book was obviously released before they got rid of Asperger's from the DSM. And it's basically just like a dictionary of loads of different metaphors. But what's really interesting about this book is that each metaphor is given an asterisk. One asterisk for when it's a metaphor that's considered to be non-offensive. 2 when it might be you might need to be a little bit careful. 3 when it's basically very rude. For metaphors that are 3 asterisks, I do find hilariously funny. This book is a great way of helping you educate yourself about various metaphors, bearing in mind that obviously they do not come naturally. As I am very widely read and I've read lots of books, I have obviously learnt far more metaphors than I used to be familiar with when I was younger. But I do still find, if I've never heard of a metaphor before, or if one hasn't been used a lot, I'll be like, what does that mean? And I'm aware that my metaphorical knowledge is a lot lower than you would expect given my generally high verbal IQ, and the fact I've read a lot. And I think that's just because my brain is better equipped at memorising words as opposed to kind of non-literal language, which is essentially what metaphors are. So I'm motivated and committed to trying to learn metaphors, but obviously they don't come as naturally to me as words. So although I can use some of them, and I've developed some metaphoric understanding with age, considering my metaphoric knowledge is not as kind of what you would expect, I guess, given my verbal IQ and age. There are still holes in it, and I can sometimes be, struggle to understand them. So this book can be quite helpful. So I can just have a little look now and see if there are some funny ones I can read out to you. So I don't know if any of you have heard of this one. It's got 2 asterisks. Have a naughty. It's Australian slang for have sex. I found that one funny. What other ones have we got in here? Let's find some very rude ones. Got one. Oh yeah, let's see. There's one here. I'll just read them out at random. Let's find some. See, most of them have 1 asterisk. It's quite hard to find the ones that have more than 1. The vast majority have only 1 asterisk. So we've got. Oh yes, here's one. It's got 3. In the tent, pissing out. There are various versions of this phrase, which in its longest form is something like, I'd sooner have them in the tent, pissing out, than outside the tent and pissing in. The phrase expresses the view that it is better to have an unpleasant person as an ally than as an enemy. I really don't get that one. I don't get it. I'd have to read that one again to fully understand it. This is the other thing with me, is that I have slow processing speed, so when I first read something, it kind of it can take me quite a while to actually understand what the hell it's going on about. So if anyone can illuminate that, in the tent pissing out, when I replay this video, it might make more sense. In the shit, which is a less polite version of in the soup. I don't know what that means, so I'll find the other one. Is the Pope Catholic? Means the same as can a duck swim. You see, if someone said that to me, is the Pope Catholic? I'll be like, what the hell are you going on about? Of course the Pope's Catholic. But I think it's meant as some rhetorical question, but I wouldn't get it. That's the thing. That's the thing with these sarcastic things, I just wouldn't get it. And yeah, I don't know, let me know what you feel about that as well, but I really struggle with sarcasm. Let's find some that are quite rude. Yeah, again, most have 1s. Okay. I'll just read any out. Knight in shining armour, a person who solves a problem, gets others out of difficulty, or commits a similar praiseworthy action. The phrase is derived from fairy stories, similar tales where a brave and handsome knight rescues the damsel in distress, kills the terrifying monster, etc. Knock the crap out of is obviously a ruder version of knock the stuffing out. Knock the shit out is a ruder version of knock the stuffing out. Last chicken in the shop, the male genitalia. That's a random one. Got lots of ones here. Zeros. Oh yes. Loose-haired cherry. Do something for the first time. The phrase originally referred to loss of virginity and is still mainly used in this way. That's got 3 asterisks for obvious reasons. So you got. I don't know who got 1. Where's ones who've got 3? I've got 1. I want the rude ones. I want the rude ones. Where are the rude ones? So here's one that's 2. This is slightly rude. Oh no, hang on. Where's one? Oh, no, that's not rude. Off-air trolley, which obviously means insane. Old trout, that's quite rude. Okay, so an old trout is an old person, particularly an old woman, of unattractive appearance and hostile attitudes. This phrase should be avoided. She's such an old trout. Oh, that's so funny. That one makes me laugh. The rude ones are just so hilarious. Yeah, how many times has this been said to you? Pack it in! Stop doing something. Used as a description, e.g. go packed it in, it is fairly mild, but used as a command, e.g. pack it in, is more forceful and less polite. Pain in the arse, which obviously is a ruder version of paining a neck. Paining a nether regions means the same as paining a neck, but slightly ruder. You know what I should do? I think I'm going to do this, because, otherwise I'm going to be trying to find all the 1 to 2 or 3 asterisks, which, are so hilariously funny. I've got a really kind of, toilet sense of humour. Is that right? Yeah, potty humour, that's what it's called, isn't it? Gallows humour, that's my sense of humour. It's rather rude, but that's what makes me laugh. What I was thinking of doing, actually, is maybe, if you'd like me to do a video on this, where I just basically find the really rude ones, the ones that have 2 or 3 asterisks, so I could go through this book and I can write those ones down, and then maybe I could do another video on this, where I can basically read out just the rude ones, because they're the ones that have me in stitches and make me laugh. So yeah, I might go. If you like a video like that, do let me know, because I might. Sorry, excuse me. As I might. Lip balm went down my throat. Yeah, I might be able to go and read some of those out to you. So do let me know. So yeah, let me know how you deal with metaphors. If you take them literally, or if you've ever taken them literally. What your general understanding of metaphors now is like. How you deal with sarcasm, humour, jokes, that sort of thing. I'll be very interested to know. So maybe we can have a discussion about it. Okay, so thank you for watching. As I say, do please hit that notification bell. Do please subscribe if you haven't done already. Do please like this video if you want to hear more of this. If you like this content. And I look forward to speaking to you again next week. So thank you for watching.